Alright, we're back, guys. We're back. Welcome back. So, what I said before I ended the last video was basically we need to hold the lead. What I mean by this is we get the ball this time. If we can get a touchdown, that means he's got to score 2 touchdowns to draw with us. 3 touchdowns and a half. Even the Skaven have a hard difficulty doing 3 touchdowns and a half. So, you know, like right there is a great example of... Did he say anything? He didn't say anything. Okay. Yeah, right there's a great example of how it can be a bad idea to go first when you're going to be the more bashy team. Because basically, I'm the less bashy team here. That's always my outlook in a Skaven match. I'm less bashy. That's the plan. Okay, so we'll have him there. And we'll have him there. Have him there. Him there. And then him... there. And him there. Wait, which side is Mr. Oh, he's over there. So yeah, that does make sense. Good. Alright, so let's do that. Please don't. Okay, both teams lose turn. That's fine. As a Skaven, that can only help me. Don't pick that up. I mean, you can pick that up if you like, but you don't need to pick that up. Alright, so... if we get rid of this guy, it's still going to be a rough one getting through this defense, isn't it? He doesn't have block either. Alright, let's move this guy here. This guy to here, here, and this guy to here, here. Thank you, Gom. No. Yeah, reroll all that shit. That's just aggravating. Okay, so how far can he move? He can move fairly far, so let's pull him back to there. Alright. Let's do this now with no rerolls, unfortunately. That'll do. A stun, I'll take it. That takes him out for a turn. That can be good for us. Alright. What do we want to do here? It's interesting, definitely. It's a nice defensive layout. Let's leave it like this. He can make his move. I'll take it. He wouldn't open that hole. Not unless there was a reason he wanted to open that hole. I assume he's going to close it back up again. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Does leave a bit of a breach in it, of course, but seems like he's being a little bit more thoughtful in... Oh, he's going in. He's going in at this guy here. Interesting. That's Sheepdog. That's who I said he should go in for before last time. That gives me a... Okay, he's not following. But that gives me a window. Is he going to come in at my my ball throw? Yeah, it's been a little bit laggy. I ain't sure why. But anyway, let's see what we can get going. Okay. Yeah, I swear there's something wrong with this keyboard. Alright, well, let's not worry about it for now. Okay, so... let's move our thrower over this way. Let's move this guy to... Wait, does he... He does have blocks, so that's going to be effectively the same. Shit, we're going to have to reroll that. That's really unfortunate. We're going to have to go for it. Shit! 2 double ones as well. We may regret plugging up that gap, but we're at a distinct disadvantage. I always like getting those quick Skaven hits. Unfortunately, we may not be able to get it this time. He can't blitz me. He can blitz me. Jesus, I didn't even fucking think about that guy with the extra... movement. Like, it ain't worth it at all because I've got block and dodge, so he wants a 2 dice at the very least. That'll do it. Let's see what he does here. I've got a very clear line here where a lot of his guys are being taken up. His ogre's done nothing, and this is why big guys are always a crapshoot. Especially until they get guard. Once they got guard, they can be quite sticky and useful. But until they get that guard, they can actually be a fair liability. So what's he going to do here? If I was him, I'd leave that line. Is he gonna... It's fine, it's just a reroll. If I was him, I'd actually move this guy back to force me to do a, go to there. All or nothing. We're doing it. Shit, I fucked that up. I've either got to do a going for it here or there. Do it there. Do it there, mate. Don't roll a 1, fucker. I should have left it with the other guy. Shit. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, first off, let's do this. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, all or nothing. Slightly paid off. I left the ball with the wrong person, and he's going to realise that. If I'd left it with art, then I'd have had dodge, block, and sidestep. Unfortunately, that was a misplay and miscalculation by me. It may seem very minor, but he's got rerolls. He's got more rerolls than me, basically. If he manages to knock me down here... He doesn't, but he should reroll that. He didn't. Is he going to give up? He'd have to move to there, yeah. And he can't do that. He should have just followed straight off. I guess he didn't know how far he had to run. And this is the annoyances of teams like this. You know, like, I presented a weak front where he could go at me. But at the end of the day, you know, like, yeah, I could have failed that, that dodge. But I did have a reroll. I think both of us have been pretty... I'd say the only glaring bad luck that I've seen here so far... I wouldn't reroll that, honestly. Ooh, Mighty Blow. No, I might reroll that. It would be a consideration. I think the only glaringly obvious disparity here is the fact that he's constantly rolling 1s on that ogre. And let's face it, the position his ogre's been in most of the time, it wouldn't make much of a difference. There's a 1 and a 2. Jesus. That was much closer than I prefer it to be. See that down there? 1 and 2. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy with this setup. Yeah, I'm happy with this setup. So he's got a very aggressive front. Which is good in a way, but as soon as he moves his guys, he's vulnerable. And that's the problem he's facing right now. And that's the reason I've been able to get through. Oh, well, we all know how this is going to go. He gets 3, I get 5, 6. 6? 5. I get 5. Notice how both my thrower... Like, if this was his kickoff, it would have been even fucking worse. He can just go pick that up with his catcher, probably. But yeah, as soon as he starts bashing, it opens up his entire backfield to my gutter runners. And that's the problem he's been facing. You know, like... His ogre has been in you may have noticed I'm placing like 3 or 4 guys at least in a cluster, and he's taking his ogre straight over there when his ogre moves. Now the thing is like, yeah, that's not a bad plan as plans go. However, is he gonna go after my gutter runner? That seems like an altogether bad plan. Yeah, however, what this means is that his ogre is in a place where I deem unimportant. So I consider that position here. I go, right, that's not important. I'm not going to care about that. And then I put some guys there, and I concentrate on other things. Ah, he did pick it up, damn. I would consider that very carefully. You don't have many defensive players. Oh, please pass. Okay, let's get this guy up. I'm gonna present a threat in that guy there. I'm going to try to do that. And then I'm going to try to do that. Mighty blow. I'll take a KO. Okay, so this is... I'm still at a major disadvantage right now. Did he just disconnect? Dude, don't do this shit to me, man. You know, I don't mind when I get my ass kicked, particularly. Like, yeah, it's aggravating, and yeah, it makes it a little bit harder sometimes for me to play these games. But if you consider the fact that like, let's say a quarter of the time, when I'm winning, my opponent will just disconnect and be like, nah, fuck it, I'm not doing these last couple of turns. It's just like, well, why not? You know, like, and I'm not gonna yeah, okay, he's disconnected now. Okay, so what we'll do here, guys, is we'll cut out the recording here, and when I win, I'm assuming he's not coming back, but when I win, I'll cut back in, and we'll finish off the things, and I'll talk a little bit about disconnecting and all those kind of things. Yay! Victory due to withdrawal symptoms, probably. So yeah, there you go. You got a 6! Woo! Yeah, okay. So, basically... I mean... So, Garm got a man of the match. Mort's got a man of the match. We got those touchdowns as well. There's a level up for someone. Whew. Okay, so basically... Well done, Morts. Basically, my issue with... Well, that's just going to be a block, isn't it? Yeah, that's just going to be a block. There we go. Alright, we do have... He's got minus movement allowance. I don't think that's an issue. Is there anyone else who could be an issue? Cubal could be an issue. I could replace him. And actually, I'd like to keep a Cubal, but I think I should fire him. Just purely because that 6 armor value is going to be an issue. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go like, oh, bye Cubal. And then we're going to go, wait, what? Team reroll. Okay, yeah. Cubal. That looks a lot more like Cubal anyway. Hey, Cubal. So there we go. We got rid of Cubal and he's now back. Although on Blort, the break tackle is not that useful with the lower movement allowance, is it? It's kind of a shame. Well, what are you going to do? And 7th has -1 strength. That's not great. But 7th is and always will be our ball carrier. We're going to keep 7th for now. But with the option later of replacing him. Once we've got Drain Pipe with block and Sure Feet, I'll probably get rid of 7th, get a new 7th. So anyway, yeah. Wow, we were on like 1200 team value, and we just shot up to. Maybe we should for now just get rid of Blort. No, okay, we'll see. Okay, so basically, very quickly, the reason it's so difficult for me to do Blood Bowl videos is because occasionally I have to sit through getting my arse absolutely handed to me. And you know, like, this has happened to me on a fairly regular occasion. And what hurts so much is that other people will just give up as soon as things get a little bit difficult. Which means that I now have to decide whether to keep the entire recording and put it out as a video, or whether I should scrap the entire match and not put it up at all, you know, like all these different things. So not only is it really annoying because I have to sit through my, you know, arse kickings, other people are just like, fuck it, I'm off. And I'm like, great, okay, so, you know, that's fine. That's you know, the few times, props to anyone who sticks around and doesn't give up when their team's having a bad game, because at the end of the day, you know, when I finally do have a good game, you know, it's massively frustrating to have someone go, oh, I'm not having a good game, I'm not going to play this game, I'm just going to give up and carry on. And it's like, you can kind of understand it if their team is just getting destroyed. But, for example, with this one, all that was happening was I was winning 2-0. That's it. He gains nothing by giving up on the last couple of turns. And, you know, it's just frustrating. I'm not 100% sure he gave up. Like, he decided to, you know, shut down his computer or, like, quit the game or whatever. But, you know, he did say he was lagging, possibly he disconnected. I still feel like, you know, the timing of that was too perfect. Or, you know, like, I knocked down his guy who he was probably going to try and get a touchdown with, and he was like, no, fuck this, I'm not going to get a touchdown now. You know, he's been knocked out. Anyway, enough of me bitching, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I got to show off the Skaven a bit better than I usually do, which is very nice. It makes me think maybe I'll think about getting rid of Blort for the next match. You know, bring down that team value, but still have good times. And I think I probably will if I can remember to do that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me massively, especially on things like Blood Bowl, which drain my soul out through my ears. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.